Here we have another piecewise function that has three different sections. I'm going to show you a slightly different way of answering these questions and evaluating these values, as well as there's an optional video after this one that you can watch and see how to plot this one because it does have a square root function in it and a quadratic in it. So let me show you this alternate way if you're just needing to evaluate a piecewise function. So here I have a number line from -5 to 5, so it goes beyond the bounds of where my fence lines would be. And I will start with this first one. So this is for x less than -1. So here's -1, and it is less than. So I'm going to put a hollow dot there. I'm going to draw this line going this way. And this function is y is equal to the square root of -x. From -1 to 3, I have this equation 3 minus x. So I have a hollow dot here at -1. It goes all the way over to +3. And +3 is going to get a filled in dot because it's got an equal sign. I have y is equal to 3 minus x. All right, and then one more. So this is x is greater than 3. So we have a hollow dot and then an arrow. And this function is y is equal to x minus 3 quantity squared. And then let's evaluate these. So f of -2. Here is x is equal to -2. And it shows me that I'm using this purple function here, this y is equal to the square root of -x. So this is the square root of -2, which is the square root of 2. And it's totally fine to leave your answer just like that and not get a decimal, that's fine. F of 0, so here's 0, x equals 0. So we're using this green function here. This y is 3 minus x. So I say 3 minus 0, and that's equal to 3. F of 5, so here's x is equal to 5, which means I'm going to be using this blue function here. The quantity x minus 3 squared. So I'll write 5 minus 3 squared. So 5 minus 3 is 2, squared is 4. All right, f of 3. So exactly on the 3, I have two dots here. And the way that I know which one I'm using is I'm using the one that's filled in. So I would ignore this one because it's hollow, and that means I'll stick with this 3 minus x function. So I get 3 minus 3, and that's equal to 0. And then f of -1. So here's -1. And if I go up here, both of these dots are hollow, which means that this function is not defined there. The value does not exist. Okay, either one of those would be a perfectly fine answer. All right, and if you want to see what this looks like graphically, you do have one on the homework like this. Watch the optional video and I'll walk you through how to graph that.